Your CBS 6 Instant Doppler Forecast with meteorologist Mike Tamas.
Well, we're closing out a weekend that wasn't too kind to the capital region. We still have some showers out there. Instant Doppler 6 showing showers from Schenectady County up through Saratoga County, Saratoga Springs, into Argyle and Washington County, and now moving into Bennington and Rutland counties, Vermont. Off to the south and west, not too much going on, but as we go over the graphics, you'll be able to see that there is still a lot of precipitation off to the west, and it's mixed with snow now. Far towards Binghamton and further off to the west in Buffalo, they've seen some snow. Cleveland has had record snow today. But as for us, it's looking like just rain showers throughout much of the night tonight. We're not looking for much in additional accumulations of rain, but still a tenth of an inch is not out of the question. As this very expansive storm system, you can see it's very, very large, extending all the way down to Baltimore, continues to ever so slowly head to the north and east, and it will be with us through the night tonight and into the first half of tomorrow as well. So we still have flood warnings up for a few counties: Albany County, Rensselaer County, and Delaware County, Ulster and Dutchess counties as well as Bennington County. These are flood warnings, meaning flooding is imminent or is occurring right now. This is mainly for small streams and creeks. This is not major river flooding. We still do have a few rivers that we are watching for potential flooding. Hudson from Detroit to Poughkeepsie. Minor flooding through Monday looks likely now. Also a few other rivers that we're watching. Schoharie Creek from Gilboa to Prattsville, major flooding, but it is beginning to recede. That is some good news, and it will continue receding through the night tonight. The Mohawk River as well, the entire length from the Delta Dam to Cohoes, moderate flooding through Monday morning. Thereafter, the river should begin to recede, and we should start to dry things out as well. Lots of rain across the region. You can see how terrain affected us with the storm system. Off to the south and east facing Catskills, tons of rain, 3 to 5 inches from many WeatherNet 6 weather watchers, 5.79 inches in West Shokin, 5.27 in East Jewett. But notice off to the north and east, a bit of a shadow in Bennington County, only a half an inch there. 3/4 of an inch in Cosayuna, 1.14 here in Delancey and Schenectady County, and off to the north and west, a bit more, an inch and a half or so, all the way up to North Creek and Warrens County. So just a huge rainstorm, and temperatures are now starting to fall a bit. Look at Worcester out in Otsego County, 34, and that's why we could see a few snowflakes mix in with these rain showers overnight tonight. The rest of us mainly in the upper 30s to near 40, like Fonda, where it's 41, and off to the east in Alford, Mass, 39 degrees. Temperatures will not fall all that much as we still have this storm system sitting right on top of us, barely moving off to the north and east, so it will be cool and damp throughout the night tonight. Those scattered showers, maybe mixed with a few snow showers off to the west. And more of the same tomorrow. We just can't get rid of this storm system. Mixed rain and snow showers, especially over the Adirondacks and Catskills. It will be another cool day. Winds will pick up out of the west as well. Temperatures only near 50. There's some sun way off to the south and west. And yes, that will be moving in here, it looks like, by Tuesday. So 37 tonight, cloudy with occasional showers, a few flakes in the Catskills and Adirondacks. Tomorrow, 50 degrees, mostly cloudy and cool, maybe a few breaks of sun if we're lucky. Those mixed rain and snow showers, it will be windy as well. Out of the west-northwest at 15 to 25 miles an hour. 33 tomorrow night. Those clouds diminish, cooler and breezy. And here are your next 7 days. There it is, Jerry. I told you it would be here. 64 on Wednesday and 62 on Thursday.
I'll just get through the showers on Monday first. Thanks, Mike. Hey, you know, sports now, and I'm a big Yankee fan. I'm real thrilled about tonight's big game.
Absolutely. We'll see if, in fact, the weather does cooperate for all that. But all kinds of sports going on here. We've got a college hoops preview. Of
course.
Plus, a major leaguer gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. We'll tell you who. And of course, it is time to get ready for the first game of the rest of the season. Yanks, Red Sox, straight ahead.
CBS 6 Sports with Tim Mack.
Welcome back. Well, it was the offseason that wasn't, because it seems like the Yankees and Red Sox never really went away. There was just a slight pause between Boston ending the curse of the Bambino, winning its first World Series in 86 years, and the opening salvos fired in spring training. Tonight, the Yanks will host the Red Sox in the Bronx in the opening game of the 2005 season, assuming the weather holds, of course. It's the same spot they last met when Boston completed the most stunning comeback in baseball postseason history, rallying from 3 games down to win the American League Championship Series 4-3. Now, with both teams expected to contend for the pennant, it is time to get going again.
You know, it's fever pitch. I mean, everybody's very interested in the fact that we're playing the Red Sox, and You know, hopefully the weather will cooperate and we'll be able to get opening day played and over with so we can get on with the season.
But I'm sure those fans have been out there trying to figure out what they're going to tell us.
Former Yankee David Wells gets the start tonight for the Red Sox. Not their ace, Curt Schilling. He will start the season on the disabled list as he recovers from ankle surgery. Yesterday, Schilling pitched the equivalent of 8 1/3 innings in a minor league intra-squad game. He expects to make his season debut April 13th.
I feel comfortable in that if my next start was up in the big leagues, I could win. But you know, I got one more to kind of get the kinks, continue to get them ironed out, and I think I'm going to be ready to go.
Alex Sanchez has become the first Major League player suspended for steroid use under the league's new rules. The Tampa Bay outfielder is out for 10 games, but he plans to appeal, blaming the results on an over-the-counter supplement that he bought. Sanchez is the first player publicly identified as breaking those steroid rules. Well, it was just a cold exhibition game, but it's still historic. The Washington Nationals took the field today at RFK Stadium, their new home for the 2005 season. The team, formerly known as the Expos, moved to the nation's capital in the offseason. This was the first Major League game in D.C. since 1971. The Nats led the Mets 3-0, but back-to-back homers by Cliff Floyd and David Wright helped New York to the win. Both teams open the regular season tomorrow, both on the road. Meanwhile, two other teams are about to play the final game of their season tomorrow night in St. Louis. Illinois and North Carolina meeting to decide the College Basketball National Championship. The Tar Heels earned their spot by rallying past Michigan State late last night at the Edward Jones Dome. And their opponents, the Illini, the top team in the land much of the year, took care of Louisville to move on to the game many had expected them to play in since the preseason.
As the season progressed and we were ranked #1 for, the whole end of the season, it's one of those things that if you're going to be ranked #1 that long, you might as well have a chance to be #1 at the end, and it's satisfying that we now have that opportunity on Monday.
And of course, Monday night, the place to be for the championship game between the Tar Heels and the Illini is right here on CBS 6. Coverage begins at 9 o'clock. All right, here is yet further evidence to support the abolition of legalized gambling. As a result of a Super Bowl bet with Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney, Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell and his wife had to sing the national anthem at today's Celtics-Sixers game in Boston. Rendell gave it a crack before his wife mercifully bailed him out.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave through.
He did exact a small measure of revenge for the Patriots, beating the Eagles. Sixers held on to beat the Celtics at the Fleet Center. Also today, the Knicks lost to the Bulls 106-102. Yesterday's Busch race at Bristol was rained out, but the skies cleared in time for the big boys to take to the Oval. The Food City 500 on the menu in Tennessee, and this did get messy. Clean up on lap 331. Ken Schrader spins out in front of Bobby Hamilton, who spins out and causes a crash. Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, Jeremy Mayfield, Michael Waltrip, Mike Wallace, Ricky Rudd, Jamie McMurray, and Dave Blaney all involved. Other than that, it was easy riding. Turns out your winner today, Kevin Harvick, a man whose crew chief is suspended for 4 races. He's doing all right without him. Elliott Sadler was second. Tony Stewart finished third. Highlights from the Yanks and Red Sox tonight at 11.
Looking forward to that. I know you're
we'll see what happens.
Mike's a Sox fan, I'm a Yankee fan, so see which one of us has the black eye later. Right.
That's why we have makeup.
Yeah, right, good point. All right, so let's look at weather. What do you think?
Some showers tonight, some showers early during the day tomorrow, but by Tuesday, Wednesday, 60s and sun.
Going to need that, I think. Help us dry out here in the capital region. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Tim. Thank you for joining us. See you again tonight at 11. Good night.